My name is Senior Silly Ghost, and today's video, well, essentially, my first video on the channel was a slideshow that was a Scream Theory, and I thought I'd do a lot of those, because I like horror movies, and I like making slideshows. They're crude, they're not that great, but in the end, they're pretty good, and I really like that format, and I made a couple of them, but, I couldn't post one of them because it got taken down, because it had a certain word in it that I spelled out, and there wasn't really any way I could have put it. It was about the movie Barbarian, really good, and I believe I mentioned it once in this video, and so I made a couple of them. Some of them got taken down, pretty annoying, but in this video, we're going to be compiling my picks for the top 3 scariest horror movies ever. And I'm just gonna point this out here. This says scariest. I meant to make it best horror movies. This is the correct opinion. There is no other opinion. If you disagree, you're wrong. Stay mad. Okay, I'm gonna make this very clear. In my opinion, okay, bud, listen. I'm gonna make this very clear. We're going to 3 to 1, which 3 is the worst on the list. Not saying that it's bad, it's just out of every single horror movie I've seen, they are in the top 3. They are the top 3 best, and the worst of the best is still the best, and 1 is the best. Okay? Okay? Come Play is number 3. Okay? No visuals, just this. Come Play is about a boy, and he can't talk, but, yep, it says right there. He's good at taking friends. See, that's good. I didn't even notice that. He's good at taking friends. So, the story's about this monster, and he can intercept screens, and he wants to make a friend and with this boy, and he has nonverbal autism, and I actually really like this movie for a couple of reasons. Number one, it has a very diverse cast of characters, but it doesn't get preachy about it. Okay, if you want to include characters who are different races, have disabilities, but if you get really preachy about it and make it, like, a giant plot point, I don't really like it. But I think they did a really good job at that. The horror elements are done to perfection. The suspense, in my opinion, is really good. The CGI, though, is terrible. Like, absolutely terrible. Like, DC level bad, and I love DC, so I even hate to say that. But, Come Play is number 3. And next is we're just gonna... Barbarian. Hopefully didn't see what comes after that. Number 2 is Barbarian. Barbarian is great, okay? I mentioned it earlier in the video. It's a great movie, but in the original thing, YouTube got taken it down because I said a word, because it was a part of the plot, and it was bad. Bad word. Shouldn't say it. Just watch the movie, and if you go to the plot points or watch an explained video, or look at a website, it'll explain that. Yeah. Next, we have an honorable mention. That's the only reason it's number 2, and because of how good number 1 is. Now, honorable mention, Boogeyman. I just really like this movie. It's really good. Number 1, Boogeyman. So, you may be wondering, why is it the honorable mention? Because this movie is absolutely horror perfection. No other way to put it. This horror movie is perfection. And of course it is, because it's from the mind of Stephen King. I love this movie to its core, and I'll explain why. First off, the monster design is absolutely immaculate. Okay, look at this guy. This is the only one, and I'm not even sure if this is gonna get up on YouTube, but the one in the movie, you can barely see him. You only see him, like, very clearly at the end of the movie, and I love that. You know, everybody knows Ghostface, everybody knows Michael Myers. You know all of these characters, and it's not scary, but the element of the unknown is the most terrifying element. Number 2, the set dressing. The houses felt alive. The characters felt alive. Everything felt alive, including the monster. The monster is terrifying. So the basic plot of the movie is there is a dude who is a monster, and he can only come out when he's in the darkness. I love that so goddamn much. And you can even see here, this little light bulb, it's a circular light bulb spear thing, and it's in the movie a lot for this little girl, and she throws it around and it's a light. And I love that so much. And I'll tell you why I love it right now. The reason why I love it is because she can throw it around, thus creating this maneuverable light source, which I don't really like cheap jump scares, but there's this one where the monster's under her bed, right? And it's pitch dark, right? So she throws the light around it, but she throws it slowly, so it slowly gets revealed and it jumps away, and that's the jump scare. But the jump scare kind of sits for a second before it goes away, and I love that. This movie is absolutely amazing. It is amazing. Okay, watch it. It's on Disney Plus, and I think I've restated stuff. I don't even know. I love this movie. I could talk about it for hours, okay? A lot of movies that came up that I want to put in first, but I just knew no movies were better than this. Like, I have a soft spot for Scream. It was the first horror movie I ever watched. But, like, this movie is horror perfection, okay? No soft spot for it. My mom said that I should watch it because I like horror movies. It was on Disney Plus and it was new, and I assume since it's on Disney, it's not going to be good. It was good. Watch it. It's on Disney Plus. Do it right now. My name has been Senior Silly Ghost. Thank you for watching. Wow.